Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Sharma loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Oh, he loves them there. That'll be 4. Pulled away nicely.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Perfectly timed.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. Might look to go big again here.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Shot. Land back and punch through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
I'm really liking this innings. It's been built with solid strokes. That was another one with immense power.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
A textbook back foot shot. Anyone would be proud of that. It just flies to the boundary. Top-class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
The first wicket down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment etched on their face. Cannot believe they got out like that.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Power and precision in that shot.
Picked the shorter ball quickly, great footwork, gets back and works it really well into the gap for 4.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Oh, great shot.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
The Crowns are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Finds the edge. Needs to be on target. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
That was a lovely strike down the ground. Managed it so easily.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Kishan, there's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yep. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. How will the bowler respond?
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Needs a dot ball.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Full and good night. Just leant on that, didn't have to do much, and got 4. 100 up. Brilliant innings too. Raised the bat to the crowd.
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Whacked away.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batting.
Head has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Pinged off the bat.
Really smashed it off the back foot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Great shot.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
End of the over. Huge. 26 off it. The Sunrisers are 225 for 1. Sharma, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Goes over the top with that shot.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Jeez, timed that well.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Always nice to come into bat after the openers have had a good partnership. Gives you time to settle and gradually build. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs a direct hit. Good catch, out. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
At number 5 for the Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Ah, fantastic catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yes.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. That's out. Deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare. It's a fine catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Middle, what a start.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Finds the fielder with that shot. Trouble! That's going a long way. What a shot!
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot. A pretty good ball, too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment. How will he reply?
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score. Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest.
Massive outside edge. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
At Carnage, it's coming into bat for the Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Great shot.
A lovely flowing on drive there. No problems at all getting it to the boundary.